What's up, Nerd Crew? Nurdie J here, and today we're going to take a look at Transformers 1985 Warrior Tracks from the Commemorative reissue line. Without further ado, cue the intro! The vainest of all the Autobots, Tracks prefers spending his time on a paint and body shop or in a car wash to get the minutest specks of dust or dirt off of his chassis, then going into a mission and possibly getting more dirt on him. Trax's high societal snobbish attitudes is a turnoff to most Autobots that have dealt with him. His selfishness led him to getting damaged in New York City. Luckily, a human named Raul fixed up Trax and eventually became his partner and then friends. Though damaged in New York, Trax still loved being in the Big Apple, enjoying the lights all around him. When it comes to saving humans or battle, Trax is on the front lines even when he's in his vainest mode, complaining that he'd rather be in a hot oil bath or at a car detailer. Trax is a decent warrior and can hold his own in battle. Now, to compare him, we have him with Sunstreaker, the missing link version. And so, we got that. And he rolls nicely. I have to be careful with this guy, mainly because there's these two faded areas right here. That's glue. I don't know why, but they these two parts in the middle, they snapped off. And so it's finicky to transform, and then this tab right here has snapped off too, even though it's the commemorative reissue. I have added enough glue where it frictions, though. So, before we get into his robot mode, he does have a flight mode, luckily enough. So, what you do is pull out the arms and these winglets all the way down, and then bring them to the side. Bring the arms down to the side and the wing out. Bring the arm and winglet down. Bring these to the side. Bring the arms down and the wings out. And then what you could do is finish it off, is because he doesn't have tail wings. He has this like engine block generator thing. And then he's got these missile launchers. So what I'll do is just add them on. So I'll just add them like this. And this here, this launcher gimmick, which doesn't work since it's the reissue, it will act as the tail fin. So, and then these will work as warp missiles if via Star Trek, I guess. Even though that's not what they're intended for. So there's that. And you can actually include his rifle here. Just peg it onto his bottom. But then, yeah, it just kind of just falls apart, honestly. It doesn't like to stay together. So I will just take this off. And there you go. In this pseudo flight mode, Trax can fly and shoot at decent efficiency. So now we'll get him into robot mode. What we'll do is take this unit, and instead of unpegging it, we'll just rotate it 180. And then just push it back down since it's just on a peg. So we'll do that. And then we will bring this back, like so. So this goes 180, and then just bring that back. That's what we've got so far. Bring the winglets up a little, bring out the arms, and then on the slider mech, we'll just bring it down the fists. And do that on this side. Like so. And then, being very careful, we pulled out the legs. Well, first pull out the toes. So we'll pull down the feet, rotate them forward, like this. Like this. Then we'll slide the legs down. Like so. It's a little stiffer than I would like. Then rotate it 180 at the hips. And you have his robot mode. So there's that. And then just to complete it off, you just take this channel here on his gun and slide it over his fist. So you just do it like that. That's that. Here's Tracks alongside Sunstreaker, the Missing Link version. And they're roughly about the same size. Tracks comes with a missile launcher bracket, 2 missile launchers, and 3 missiles that shoot black energy that dampens enemy sensors, and a black beam gun that shoots black goop that blinds the enemy. Originally, I didn't own this reissue of Tracks. Instead, it was my brother's, and eventually my brother gave Tracks to me because I was growing my G1 collection and thought Tracks would be better suited in my collection. I've mentioned this before, but after a few years of transformation, Tracks' trunk area tab and ankle joints broke, so I have to periodically glue the inner leg panels back on, while it has been a long while since I've lost the trunk tab to keep the car mode intact. I've been Nurdie J for Nurdie Boys, and don't forget to share, like, comment. Would like to have a few comments here and there, and share this thing if you can. I don't know if I mentioned share or not. Anyway, yeah, without further ado, I'll talk to you next time.